I had this couple that were in two different worlds.
Worlds apart. Yeah.
Worlds apart when it came to money.
Yeah.
And one of them was an avoider. Like avoiding to have money conversation.
Yeah.
And in fact, when you bring about money conversation, it would raise some tension in them. And they would get very anxious about having that conversation. The other person was a risk taker. So you can imagine an avoider and a risk taker.
Yeah.
And so what did I do to help these two people? So what I did is we first did, let me call it a financial awareness. Yeah, just to help both of them understand that this is who they are in terms of their their money personality, so that the next person can understand why does this potential person behave the way they do. And then these other one to understand why is it that they can't understand we need to take a risk. Then why is this one avoiding having money conversation? So step number one is first to create that awareness and bring the awareness to them. And then number two is to have that assessment. Once we do the awareness, then we do assessment of the financial position, financial understanding, and then from there is to help create goals together.
Yeah. Create goals together.
Create goals together. And there were I have two case studies, one who are planning and one who was already in marriage, and money conflict was really causing them a lot of issues, such that they were almost headed into, where the marriage was to break down. And so we just sat down and tracked back. How has it been all through the journey in their marriage? How has it been? Who has been making or taking the lead to make financial decisions, and how does it affect the other person? Yeah. And it is affecting from both a psychological, mental perspective, all the way into all the elements of wellness. And how then does this other person who is avoiding to have money conversation, how it was affecting them. And then we restructured that whole family system from a money perspective. Complete restructured.
So it's a whole paradigm shift of events, 360.
A whole 360.
Yeah.
It's quite intense work because the mindsets have to be in the right place.
And so they constantly need like review and an accountability partner in the journey.
Yeah, so we also came up with a plan, a tracking and a monitoring and evaluation plan on how to be assessing how they are doing, and also an accountability partner. So it is doable. Sometimes it can be very messy, but when you catch the bullet and realize that this is the issue that is really causing us conflicts, the money, our different money personalities is what is causing us a lot of challenges in the market, in the marriage. You cut that bullet, then we can restructure the whole family system when it comes to finances.